To be brutally honest with you, I'm honestly a bit sick and tired of hearing people say, a bad workout is better than no workout at all. Inherently speaking, there's absolutely nothing wrong in that statement, right? A bad workout is better than no workout at all. But I'll tell you where my issue lies. What bothers me is the fact that a lot of people end up using this statement as an excuse, as a way to justify having a shitty workout or having a bad workout when they could be having a much better workout. You know what? I had a bad workout, but a bad workout is better than no workout at all. Look, of course, under dire circumstances, when you don't feel like working out at all, but you were still somehow, able to muster up the motivation to do something, yes, give yourself a pat on the back. But you still want to minimize the number of shitty workouts that you have, And in this video, I'm going to be sharing 8 things that I do to ensure that I never ever have a shitty workout. Point number 1, which is very, very, very essential. This is how it all starts. That is planning your workouts in advance. Enter your workout, start your workout, be it if you're working out at home or at the gym, with a plan in mind that, look, these are the exercises that I'm going to be doing today, and this is the time that I'm setting aside for the workout. When you plan your workout, when you know exactly what your workout's going to look like, right? You just enter your workout or start your workout with a lot more intent, as opposed to being like that annoying, pesky fucking kid at the gym who's like, sir, ab khatam ye wali exercise. Sir, ab next kaun si exercise karna hai? When I say planning a workout in advance, right? In advance could actually mean as little as 10 minutes before the start of your workout. Sometimes what I do is like 15 minutes or 10 minutes before I'm supposed to head out to the gym, right? I just tell myself, okay, Anubhav, these are all the exercises that you're going to be doing. But whatever you do, be it a daily planning, be it a weekly planning, be it, planning your workouts for the next 4 weeks or X number of weeks, whatever you do, make sure that you're planning your workouts in a way that makes the activity fun for you. Just because a Tom or a Dick or a Harry or an Anubhav, does weight training and lifts a lot, doesn't necessarily mean that you have to be lifting a lot as well. You could be doing cycling, you could be doing something else. So whatever floats your boat. They say there's a perfect partner out there for everyone. I haven't found mine except my right hand, but whatever, I feel that there's a perfect workout out there for everyone as well. So experiment with as many workouts as possible until you find your perfect match. And once you find your perfect match, that workout will not seem like work to you. It's going to seem like play to you. Point number 2 pertains to fueling your workouts. Look, there's no hard and fast rule with regard to what you should be eating, how much you should be eating, how long before your workout should you be eating, just so that you can feel as energetic as possible. Do whatever floats your boat. Some people enjoy fasted workouts, and if that's you, absolutely go for it. As long as you don't feel weak, you don't feel frail during your workouts. But my philosophy is different. You can't expect to train like a lion if you're eating like a fucking pussy. And so I don't skimp on food. I eat a fuck ton. I love eating. I love chewing. But what I ensure that 80 to 90% of everything that I'm eating is healthy food. If my maintenance calories is 2500 calories, just an arbitrary number that I'm giving you, is probably slightly higher than 2500 calories given this given this physique, I would prefer eating 3000 calories of healthy stuff to eating 2500 calories of absolute garbage. And so moral of the story, based on what's worked for me, is that eat well before your workouts and eat well after your workouts as well, and don't think too much about the quantity, as long as 80 to 90% of what you're eating is the healthy stuff, is the right stuff. The next point pertains to reducing the number of distractions that you're experiencing when you're working out. And a pro tip, a hack that works beautifully, absolutely beautifully, gorgeously for me, is not carrying my phone to the gym floor. I leave my phone in my bag in the locker room. There's some instances when I do carry my phone to the gym floor, instances when I want to be listening to music, but even when I'm listening to music, or even when I carry my phone to the gym floor, I make sure that before doing so, I turn off all my WhatsApp notifications. So all the girls, all the babes who want to be texting me can wait for maybe an hour, 1.5 hours while I finish my workout, and then I can respond to them. As far as receiving calls is concerned, that's something that I don't really have to worry about, because I don't really have too many friends. My only 2 friends are Mere do anmol ratan. So moral of the story being the fact that when you enter the gym or when you start your workout, beast mode on, world off. I'm a bit scared about talking about the next point because I sound like an absolute uncle while saying this, but I have to be as honest with you as possible. Make sure that you're stretching well. Yes, make sure that you're stretching well before your workout and preferably after your workout as well. You know, when I was 21, when I was 22, 23, young blood, young lad, I could afford it to have not stretched all that well and just entered my workout. You know, back then I was like, stretching is for fucking pussies, bro. Stretching is for uncles and aunties. I'm a young lad, I'm a young gun, I don't need any stretching. And I was able to do fine without stretching. But now that I'm 28 and nearing 29, you know, I understand the importance of stretching. Now, when I'm actually stretching, you know, it's so boring, it's so monotonous. I'm like, why the fuck do I have to do this? Do I really have to fucking do this? But when I actually start my normal exercises after having stretched, I tell myself, holy fucking shit, Anubhav, I'm so glad that I actually ended up stretching. You know, so stretching feels like a necessary nuisance, but trust me, it's more necessary than nuisance. And it's all the more important for you to be stretching if you're spending many hours sitting at your desk, which is something that I do. You know, so after having spent so many hours sitting at my desk, I get stiff everywhere, including here as well. You know, the stiffness here, I don't quite mind, but the stiffness everywhere else doesn't quite feel pleasant. Next, keep in mind that just like the start of your day sets the tone for the rest of your day, the start of your workout sets the tone for the rest of your workout. So it's very crucial, it's imperative that you nail down the start of your workout. You know, when the first 30 minutes of my workout gets off to a solid start, more often than not, I take that positive momentum, I take all that momentum into the rest of my workout as well. You know, on the other hand, if my workout gets off to a sloppy start, you know, the first 30 minutes, I was just going through the motions, I was working out maybe in second gear or third gear, very rarely can I actually increase the intensity of my workout during the second half of my workout. You know, so that's why it's imperative that you're mindful of the fact that, look, it's very important for me to get my workout off to a solid start, because that then will set the tone for the rest of your workout. Here's a very useful pro tip. You know, whenever I don't feel all that motivated, what I end up doing is I end up starting my workout with my favorite exercise. And the reason I say that is because, you know, your favorite exercise is in your wheelhouse, it's in your comfort zone, right? So in all probability, you're going to knock it out of the bloody park. And once you do knock it out of the bloody park, then all of a sudden you'll feel as if, oh wow, you know, I wasn't feeling all that good, but now I feel charged up. I feel doubly charged up, and you can take all that energy that you just built up after completing your favorite exercise into the rest of your workout as well. And you know, when I say favorite exercise, I'm not referring to jerking off. That is my favorite exercise, but it's my favorite exercise behind closed doors. So I'm talking about, you know, bicep curls. That's my favorite exercise when I'm in public. Although I will admit that jerking off has contributed a lot more to these sexy arms, to these sexy guns than bicep curls have. Before I move on to the next point, I've got a very exciting, a very important announcement to share with you, which is that I'm going to be hosting a workshop on fitness and nutrition on the 19th of December. In this workshop, I'm going to be revealing everything, all the tips, tricks, hacks, best practices that I followed from a fitness standpoint, from a nutrition standpoint, to go from the 92 kg obese motherfucker that I was to becoming a lot fitter, to becoming ripped, to having washboard abs. More details in the link in the description. I look forward to your company on the 19th of December. The next point pertains to keeping a track of the time that you're spending resting between sets. You know, 1 minute that you end up spending while resting goes by in an absolute jiffy, in an absolute flash, whereas 1 minute on the treadmill seems like a fucking eternity. And so because of, you know, how our time perception differs depending upon what activity that we're actually engaging in, it's very important that you actually keep a track of how much time you're spending resting. And so as soon as I finish a set, I actually set a countdown timer. And as soon as the timer goes off, once my rest period has finished, I start my next set. You know, my pesky timer, my pesky alarm goes off 100 times when I'm at the gym, much to the dismay of all the other gym members who are present, who go, "Arey sir, ye kiska alarm baj raha hai?" But you know how many fucks I give? 0, you said? Wrong. negative fucks. How exactly can you actually keep a track of your rest time? You can use your smartwatch, but I don't have a smartwatch because I'm not half as cool as some of the other cool kids who don these flashy smartwatches these days. And so I end up using my phone on days when I'm actually carrying my phone to the gym floor. On days when I'm not carrying my phone to the gym floor, I end up carrying a spare phone that I have that does not have any SIM card, just so that I can actually use the timer function that phone has. The other thing that you could also do, instead of actually timing your rest times, what you could do is you could actually set an upper limit in terms of the duration of your workout. So tell yourself that, you know what, today I'm giving myself only 60 minutes to finish my workout, or today I'm giving myself 75 minutes to finish my workout, and regardless of whether I've finished all the exercises that I had in mind, I'm gonna stop there. And so when you have that deadline, right, it adds like a healthy bit of pressure. You know that you can't be dicking around at the gym because you've only got 60 minutes or you've only got 75 minutes to finish all the exercises that you've planned for that day. The next point pertains to people socializing at the gym. There's some people who come to the gym just to socialize. Working out is actually an afterthought. Socializing is their number one objective. You see like a group of 2 or 3 people, all in one circle laughing, ha 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 ha. They resemble those 70-year-old fucking uncles who sit in the building community doing laughter yoga. Ha 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 ha. I'm not going to lie, sometimes I'm very, very tempted to actually join them and have a laugh with them. But then I tell myself, Anubhav, focus, because once you have those chiseled abs and that chiseled physique that you're looking for, you'll be the one having the last laugh, whereas they'll be going, sir, hum to itna mehnat karta hai, lekin sir kuch progress nahi ho raha. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying you shouldn't have fun at the gym. I'm pro socializing. Going to the gym gives you a communal sense of purpose as well, because of the community that you mingle with while you're at the gym. There's a social aspect, a social element that's associated with going to the gym. So I talk a lot. I'm a loud mouth, I'm a motor mouth, I'm a chatterbox, I'm a conversation junkie. Talking to people gives me energy. But something that I do very cleverly, unlike those 70-year-old uncles who do ha 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 ha, is that I talk during my rest time. So this is what it looks like for me. So I finish a set, I smash a set, I set my alarm, and then I go annoy people, I go talk to people. And then as soon as my alarm goes off, I just cut them off. Why? Because I'm a dick, but a very adorable one. In a nutshell, if you want to talk to people, if you want to annoy people, do so during your rest time. Now you might wonder, what if it's not their rest time when it's your rest time? Who the fuck cares? It's their fault for not resting when you're resting. And my last point, which is definitely, without a shadow of a doubt, the most important point, the biggest determining factor behind how good my workout is, that is my headspace. If I'm in good headspace, I can smash every single workout. On the other hand, whenever there are unresolved issues in my life that are gnawing at me, unfinished business, or off-field issues, off-field problems that are weighing me down, that just affects my mood, affects my headspace, which in turn affects the intensity of my workout. And so trust me, if you take care of your off-field activities, automatically, all else being equal, your performance on the field will improve by leaps and bounds. That's also one of the reasons why I enjoy working out, or why I actually work out in the evenings, because by the time it's evening time, I've pretty much finished all the work that I plan to do during that day. And so then when I'm at the gym, my mind is a lot more clear. I don't feel as if there's unfinished business that I have to take care of once I get back home. So that wraps up the 8 points that I had in mind that I wanted to talk to you about. I've got a very strong feeling that you're going to use these 8 points to your advantage and smash your next workout. I have full faith in you, but I'm just hoping against hope that you have as much faith in yourself as I have in you. If you benefited from watching this video, as a token of appreciation, give it a like and subscribe to my channel as well for more videos on personality development, which includes things such as physical fitness, communication skills, confidence, charm, charisma, all of which I feel I'm very qualified to talk about. Lastly, don't forget to sign up for the fitness and nutrition workshop that I have coming up on the 19th of December. Trust me when I say this, I am not exaggerating. Attending this workshop has the potential to change your life in more ways than one. Going from someone who was 92 kgs, fat, very insecure about his physical appearance, to becoming a lot fitter and to looking the way I look right now, and I mean this with all humility, has changed my life in ways I could never, ever have imagined. So I definitely look forward to your company on the 19th. That wraps up this video. Until next time, take care, stay safe, keep smashing it, and cheers.